Alright, I'm out here today, back at this infantry camp. I thought I'd bring the F75 out today, try it out again, try to get to know it a little bit better. Right now, I'm really frustrated in it. I've dug several square nails that ring up as bullet signals, and a lot of trash, but I finally got my first decent signal. And well, actually it was decent target, but anyway, I dug in. It was probably 6 or 7 inches deep, and when I first run over it, it was ringing, bouncing 40s, 60s, 50s, and then you'd move and it'd bounce to iron, and so on and so on. And so I got the clod out and I flipped it over, and then it was ringing in 12 and 13. So I thought, well, I almost put the clod back in, just thought it was iron. So I finally busted the clod open, and I got it's one of the 44 Dragoons. I mean, it's a good find, but it's taken me a while to get it. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't go deeper than the AT Pro and all metal, but man, it's just, you're gonna have to dig everything. And frankly, I don't have time to dig everything. I mean, as many square nails and everything else is in here, I don't have that much time. So, but you put it in discriminating, I mean, it doesn't pick up deep at all. I don't know. That AT Pro's a lot better in discriminating than F75. But anyway, that's a good target, and I'm proud of it. So maybe it's just going to take me a little bit longer to get used to it. But anyway, I'll get off here and I'll be back to find something else good. Alright, I'm back with another good target, but I had the bright idea. I took that bullet I found earlier and buried it probably, ring up 8-9 inches on the F75. And in this dirt, it was ringing up as 13, a solid 13. So I thought, well, I messed with the settings on it, and it don't matter where you put it, indiscriminate or all metal, it rang up as 13. So I started digging all my 13 signals, and of course it hadn't worked out until now. But anyway, this and it gave me a 13, 11, 12, and then it'd bounce all the way up to 60s. But it is another Dragoon. So, but it is another Civil War bullet. So I'm proud of it. Alright, I'll get off here and I'll be back if I find something else good. Alright, I've got another good target. Of course, this one was ringing up iron. It's bouncing everywhere. But anyway, it's a brass 4-hole button. That's a pretty good find. Anyway, I'll get off here and I'll be back. Find something else good. Alright, I'm still out here digging it. I'm still digging them iron signals, and this is hopping everywhere. In between the teens and the high 90s. Most of the time, when it gets up the high 80s and high 90s, all the way up to 99, it's a nail. So I think whatever how that works, I think it's working backwards. But anyway, I finally got, well, I got another good target. It's looks like a 44 caliber pistol bullet. So that's a great find. So I'm not going to complain. Alright, I'll get off here and I'll be back if I find something else. Alright, I'm still out here. I almost got stampeded again. They come running out of the woods. No. Suke! Suke! A little bitty one. Suke! something must have scared them up in the woods. And I was bent over digging a nail that was ringing up about high 80s and low 90s, and I heard something. I looked up and bam, there's that bull. I hope he don't grow up to be mean. I hadn't had any problem out of him yet. Alright, I'll be back when I get another good target. Alright, I've got a good target, and I've already got it out of the hole. I've swapped to the little coil on the F75, and it'll be my first. I don't know. There's a little buckle. It's got the double hooks on it, so that's a pretty good. That's a real good find. I don't know. Both hooks are there. Looks like it's got some writing on the back of it. I can't make it out yet. I'll have to get home, clean it up. So, but yeah, it's a real good find. I'll get off here and I'll be back to find something else good. Alright, I've run up on another good signal. Look down, it's another buckle. I don't know if it's brass. It's iron, but it's in a real good shape. It's a real good find. I know the spot I'm at, this is where the farrier shoed the horses. I found, well, it was 8 or 9 horseshoes in one hole. So it's been a while back when I found that. Found a farrier's hammer. I think it's same day, but anyway, I thought, well, it's so much trash, so many square nails. I thought, well, I've got to use that small coil. But anyway, I've got that good target, and I'll get off here and I'll be back if I find something else. Alright, I'm still out here digging it. It's not been a bad day. It's kind of warm in the sun, probably. I think the high today was supposed to be in like low 70s, but I think it beat it. But in the shade, it's real nice. Of course, I did work my way over in the shade and got my first good target. Well, I'm over here and flat button. It's got a real good design on the back. Still got the shank. Shank's been over. I'm gonna have to get home cleaned up where I can see the back mark. I don't think it's got anything on the front. No, it's just a regular flat button. So that's still a good find. Alright, I'll get off here and I'll be back when I find something. Alright, I've got a good signal. It's ringing up about like a nail. It was earlier. This is a good solid signal. Reading up all over 93, 95. It don't matter which way I turn the coil either. So if I get real close, it overloads. I don't know what it is, but I thought I'd go ahead and try to film it. I don't want to try to dig it on camera. Try to dig a big clod. The damn pipe, man. It's some kind of old aluminum pan. Oh well, I'll be back. Got another good signal, and it's another buckle. It's another buckle. It's got the double, double thingamajiggers. I can't think of the name of them right now. That's a pretty good find. Alright, I'll get off here. I'll be back if I find anything else. Alright, I've come back out to the field. I've put my big coil back on. Well, I'm using it in discriminate right now in jewelry mode. Sensitivity about 75. I got a good target, and I thought, well, it's probably a shotgun shell or a nail, and I pulled the clod out and I seen it roll back. I don't know, it looked like a bullet. I don't know what kind it is, but there it is. It's a big 69. Big drop 69 caliber. I like it. Good find. So, alright, well, I'll get off here and I'll be back. Alright, I'm still out here walking around. I've still got it in a discriminate jewelry mode. I set the sensitivity up to 99. It seems to be doing a little bit better. I mean, it's telling you what the target is. It's not ringing up nails at high 80s and low 90s, and it's getting the bullets about. This one was probably about 6 inches deep. I hadn't got a hole, but it was ringing up 70s and 80s. So we'll get it out together, see what kind it is. There's a drop 3 ring, 58 caliber. So, pretty good find. Alright, I'm headed towards the truck now. It's getting kind of late, and so getting kind of tired too. But anyway, I was gonna hit this little disc field for a few minutes. Actually, had a dove field here, and I was walking through and looking down. There you go. There's a arrowhead laying right there. Let's get it out together. There's where it was laying. I don't know. I'm not much on arrowheads, but I don't know what it's called, but it is broke. So it's still a great find. All right, I'll get off here. I'll be back. Okay, I'm still here swinging, but oh, look down. There's another one. We'll see if we can't. It's broke, but see if we can't get it out together. Pretty good find. Alright, I'm out here in the yard on this nice fall evening. Yesterday was the first day of fall. So, kind of got a little chill in there, and there goes a little squirrel across the... Well, actually, there goes supper. Hold on a minute. Let me get my gun. Well, I'll let him live this time. But I got today's finds. I've been out there pretty much... Well, I have been out there all day. I got out there probably about 7 o'clock, and I had a decent day. Ended up... where did I start here? Anyway, I was using that F75, and I was having trouble distinguishing in between nails and good targets. So this right here on the F75 in all metal mode, it rings up like a belt buckle, pretty much, either a quarter or a belt buckle, one of the two. And I've dug probably about 60 of them today. And I'm tired of digging square nails, but I guess that's part of it. But you can put it in discriminate mode, put it in jewelry mode, and it takes that away. Of course, I don't know if it seemed like it picked up just as deep as it would in the all metal mode, but I'm really not for sure. So, but anyway, I ended up found this old spoon. Of course, I almost broke it. It's brittle. Of course, it's had the wooden handle and it's gone. Ended up finding this neat little buckle. I don't know if it's horse tack. I'm not for sure. That's the first one like that I've ever found. It's got the 2 prongs on it. Found this buckle. Most of the time when I find one like this, it's rusted up real bad. This one, I found it in a cedar thicket, so I'm thinking maybe them cedar trees kept it, the weather off of it as much as it could. So That's why it's in such good shape. Found this little buckle. It's brass, and it's got some writing on top, and I can't make it out. It's got a, I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass. It's got a B with a crown over it at the top up here. And it's got writing on each side of it. And I can't make the writing out. And you might be able to see the B. This camera, I'm not for sure. Ended up finding another piece of fork until there's the handle went right here. And then, of course, you had your 3 prongs right here. So it's kind of seen its better days. Found 3 of these decorative pieces. I'm really not for sure what they are. If anybody knows what they are, just leave a comment. I've found them before in about the same area, and of course when they come up in pieces, whatever they are, I don't know if they went together. I'm sure they did, but kind of reminds you of a Christmas tree. That's what I thought they kind of looked like, but I know that's not what it is, but I'm not for sure what it is. And found this little buckle. Well, it's some kind of little belt holder or something. Ended up, I found this 4-hole button. This brass. That's a pretty good find. I found a 2-hole button, but as I was cleaning up all the finds, it ended up in the P-trap. So I've got to take the P-trap apart to get that 2-hole button out. Found these 2 pieces real close together, and I don't know if you can make that out, but it's a lion's nose. I don't know if it's pewter or what it is, but you can make the lion's nose out of it. And this piece, it went to it somewhere. I'm not sure if that's a paw or what. Found this piece. It's looks like a lock to some kind of trunk or something with a keyhole in it. Found this flat button. It's got a London gilt on the back of it. That's what the back mark says. Shank still intact. And of course it doesn't have anything. It's just a regular old flat button. Found it's probably a 32 caliber rimfire. It's got the U on it. And of course I've read up on these before, and I can't remember if the U was issued to the Union soldiers or not. Something like it goes like that. It had something on the back of it. It was meant it was issued. Ended up finding 2 54 caliber Dragoons, and then 44 caliber Dragoons, and then found this 44 caliber round ball pistol bullet. Found this 69. I found one of these I think it was last week around the same area, and it's got the deep base. Well, it's got the flat spot in the base of it. And this is the only second one I've ever found. It's a pretty good find. And ended up finding a 58 caliber 3-ring mini ball. And of course it's dropped, but it's been mangled a little bit by the plows, I guess. But I was wanting to show this on video. I hadn't got this on video before. I found this same Union camp, and it's got, I just now seen this. Looks like it's got number 7 right here on the handle. And I'd seen one on the internet, and of course it was broken the exact same way. And the story behind it was that the soldiers, when they got it ready to leave, they would break them where they couldn't be used by the rebels. So, or vice versa, if rebels had them, they'd break them where they couldn't be used by the Union soldiers. But I thought that was kind of neat. I was wanting to get that on video. And then, as I was walking out, found these laying in the field, in the dove field. Of course, I really don't know that much of arrowheads, but that was a tip to one. And then, of course, both of them was broken. But Thought they was real good finds. Yeah. Well, that was today's finds, and I thank you for watching, and I'll be back next week.